Hello, new rider to Markham, or somebody who has been wanting to know what a full lap is here. This includes most of the trails, except the more trail, and the advanced options of the warm-up, and then there's some other ones, but this is what I would normally ride if I were coming to the park. So we'll start with warm-up. Just a little ways in, you have an advanced option to the right. Continue on straight, you'll end up meeting up with the exit of that advanced option. And just a little bit after that, you're exiting warm-up and you'll come into the middle of this fire road. By the way, the right there in that fire road is also called Middle Earth. Now we're entering into deep dark forest, commonly confused with rock garden. There's a bypass to the right which lets you jump right into Armadillo, but if you continue on you'll just get into rock garden. Now exiting Rock Garden, you'll enter into Armadillo. There's a bypass to skip this advanced option.
Yeah.
Once you exit Armadillo, you will come to
make a
a
left.
intersection. If you go straight, you'll go right into Redback.
Iguana Ridge is left.
And exactly as I said, if you go left, you'll get into Iguana Ridge, which meets up with Fishing Hole Loop. And then Fishing Hole Loop exits. You're going to pass over this fire road and take this return trail back up. Then you're back to the intersection and you're going to go right into Redback. If you were to take a right there, you can bypass this section and it'll end up meeting up with Traverse, which I'll talk about in a second. There's another bypass if you want to skip this advanced drop that's right here if you continue on straight. Once you drop down, on the right here would be where that bypass meets up, and also now you're in Traverse. Up to the left, you can do an adaptive trail, which is Novice. You can bypass Area 51 by going left there, and now we're doing the Area 51 climb and dropping into that section. Berm, berm, berm to berm. Jump.
Great, thanks. And you?
If you want to do all of Area 51 again, we've created a new return loop. You can go right to bypass this section or go straight up into Las Olas. Up to the left here is Eviction. You can bypass all this if you make a right out of there and make a left after that. This is Butlers Tabletop, one of my favorites. And
way
now
overshot
we're into
on that one.
Outback. You can bypass this climb if you go right. If you go left, you'll go up, back, advanced. You can bypass to adaptive to the left, or go right into Puma Trail. After this advanced drop, you're going to cross over and be careful, there could be some riders or people standing there. jump into or ride into gun range. You'll get up to some rock climbs where you can afterwards go right to bypass this advanced section of gun range. You can make a left, which is basically a U-turn to skip this other section, back part of gun range. There's another bypass here to the left. You can just continue on. Now you're at the exit of the last part of gun range, and it's Dimitri's drop. Now exiting out of gun range, you'll go straight past the exit of what would be Outback. Or actually it would be Puma Trail. And you're gonna get into Outback Extension. If you make a left, that's adaptive. You go straight up, and you're going into the extension part of Outback. You can bypass this advanced section to the left by going right. Once you get out of Outback Extension, you're just going to follow this fire road. It's going to meander to the right. And then you have adaptive turtle slide to the left.
I don't know why, but it's been doing that.
I'm going to go right.
I wish I had a remote.
This will take me to crime scene. And you'll have to do left. You can bypass that by going right.
It's like $250 for my bike at least.
I'm going to skip jet ski, but that would be immediate left here. And if you continue on straight, you will get into Twisted Trail. You're just going to continue on, follow the whole trail out until you get to the exit of that trail. And then you're going to jump into Lost Spring. After Lost Spring, you can just make an immediate right, or you can go left. Either or, it all meets up. You can go right if you want to go right into Yo Mama, or make a left and do the circle around Bermuda Triangle. And now you're back where we once were, and now that's why we call that Deja Vu. Now making a right into Yo Mama. Dropping down the rocks. You could skip this advanced climb section on the left to bypass it by going right, or you can go right up Alligator Alley.
Hi.
A minute or so into Alligator Alley, you're going to drop down the high point, which leads you into Black Snake. Dropping out of there, you can make a left, drop down, and exit the trails. Most of the time when the weather is bad and everything's wet, Route 66 is closed and you'd have to exit there. You can go straight, and that will take you to the area where Twisted Trail is, or you can make a left into the advanced section of Route 66, Land of Oz, the new rebuilt bridge.
And that's it. That's all the trails besides adaptive.
Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot. And remember, the trails are volunteer-based. None of us work for the park. A lot of us put in a lot of hours per week. We have many members on the Facebook page, but we only have a handful of volunteers. So think about that. And if you could, donate your time. We make money, our funds, off of the races that we have and donations that we get. And again, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned a lot.